What does it mean to be a pioneer? Pioneers are ordinary people who have said yes to God's call to become trailblazers, innovators, prophets, visionaries, explorers of new frontiers. They are creators of new space who inspire and lead others to join them in that space. Pioneers hear the word challenge or the phrase "this is impossible" as an invitation and motivation to journey and witness to the power of God. Pioneers are called by the Spirit to innovate, revitalize, refresh, stir up the waters, and to encourage. They create cultures of positivity, inquiry, and adventure. Pioneers are about firsts. They are entrepreneurs, inventors. They see things differently. They love the blank page. They challenge convention when necessary and are not satisfied when people say, "This is just how things are." Pioneers are today's prophets. They catch glimpses of what is possible, what is yet to come, both for the church and the kingdom. They see through a God lens and have a burning desire to bring the future into today. Pioneers break down barriers, stereotypes, and offer new hope and bring fresh faith where there was none. They offer light in despair. Pioneers relish the challenge of overcoming all the odds, of working long hours with consuming God-given passion to achieve what God is calling them and those around them to achieve. Pioneers are okay to take risks. They go forth even in fear and trembling. They see failure as part of the journey towards success. They are human, but they are resilient. Pioneers are found in all walks of life: science, the arts, business, medicine, politics. But today we are focusing on the God-given gift of the pioneer, the people God has called throughout history and in his creative faithfulness calls today, the fragile clay vessels who trust God in their weakness and believe in his provision, who have often given up home, work, all they've known, so that the reality of God and his invitation through the gospel for all humanity to come into new relationship with him can be encountered afresh in every generation. What is a pioneer? Look in the mirror. It is you. Pioneers are called. They are not superheroes with special powers beyond our reach. Moses was full of self-doubt. Jeremiah was young and thus considered inexperienced. Amos was a farmer. Mary was a young girl growing up in a quiet town, and nearly all of Jesus' disciples were uneducated. But there are two things that connect pioneers throughout history and today. Firstly, their calling from God to pioneer, from which their energy comes. And secondly, their willingness to say yes to God. These two things in combination have allowed God to move mountains through their lives. Pioneering isn't about size or about having lots of material resource. A pioneer might start a global movement. She might also begin a local initiative in a village cafe. Pioneering isn't about becoming someone you aren't. Pioneering isn't about age, gender, class, education, or background. Pioneering is about heart. It is time to pioneer. It is time to say yes to God.